Greetings, YouTube family. It's Angie Styles back again for another weekly chat. And as you see, the title of this chat today is Would You Marry You? Good question. But first, let's get some housekeeping things out of the way. First, not so much housekeeping, but how was your weekend? How's your weekend so far? I know this is going to broadcast on Sunday, so happy Sunday. Hope you've been enjoying your weekend so far. Did you do anything exciting that you want to share? um, Actually, all I did was just cleaning, running some errands, and just doing my usual weekly chores on Saturday. Friday, just to watch a good movie, caught up on some emails, and just still working on building my channel. So hopefully you are enjoying my channel. And if you are enjoying it, I do hope that you support me. You like what we chat about every week. It's helping me as far as improving myself and becoming my best self. And leading into that, the topic, again, would you marry you? If you met you, would you feel like, damn, this person is a total package. I could see myself wiping this person up. I could see myself saying, yeah, this is my future husband. Um, we have to really ask ourselves that and really look at try to look at it from the outside in, as if you had just met yourself, excuse me. You just met yourself. Would you fall in love with you? Um, it's a serious question. And it's something that you definitely need to really think about, the qualities that you're looking for in a person that you would marry or that you would move in with and build a serious, committed relationship with. Do they have those qualities that you're looking for? Um, do you possess those qualities that you're looking for in a mate? Um, are you dependable? Are you loyal? Are you caring? Are you sharing? Are you good at communicating? Because a lot of times relationships don't last because the two people just aren't good at communicating and they're not transparent with each other. They're not honest. These are all qualities that are key in a relationship. And I'm just speaking as a person who's in a relationship, and I'm realizing it's a lot of give and take when it comes to being in a relationship. You can't be selfish. It's not all about you. And it's about the other person. They matter just as much as you matter. And I think when we get into relationships, I think a lot of times we take each other for granted and we just assume he ain't going nowhere or she ain't going nowhere. And we stop trying. We stop trying to keep it. And it's a daily effort being in a relationship. It's a daily effort having a work relationship with people. Um, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of maturity. And if you're not already a mature person mentally, you're going to have problems in any relationship that you get into. You're just not going to be built for it. And it will show. The cracks will start showing. And when you see those cracks, you got to ask yourself, you can't keep blaming the other person. You got to start taking ownership for the things that you're doing too, to add to the problem, to add to those cracks. Am I doing everything that I need to do as a partner in this relationship where I feel like I'm doing my part and they need to really step up and do their part? Or are you missing some key things? Are you overlooking some things? Are you taking for granted that person and not even trying to even look good around them? Part of becoming your best self so that you are that person that someone wants to marry is taking care of yourself. If you're in a relationship, you need to be always making sure you stay appealing to that other person. Don't let yourself go and just assume he's still going to like what he's looking at. He may love you, but he may not like you. And I really do believe that liking someone is even more important than loving them. Because when you love somebody, you overlook so much. It's like you're really looking through rose colored glasses and you're seeing the person in a light that you just like looking at. You see them in a different color. But when you like a person, you actually like being around them. You like everything about them. Because when you love someone, you really definitely don't like everything, but you know you feel a deep love for them and you care about them. But like is a whole nother animal. Do I like me? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Because if you don't like yourself, you're not going to like that person. You're going to find a lot of other things that are wrong with that person if you don't even like yourself. That means you're miserable within yourself. And all you're seeing is everything that's wrong with that person. But it's really, see that finger pointing out at them? Point it right back at ourselves. That's what we have to do. Stop playing the blame game and work on those things that you got to be honest enough to admit for yourself that you're not doing. What is it that you're not doing that if you met you, you would not want to marry you? It's real. Right now, I'm asking myself that. If I met myself, would I fall in love with myself the way I am right now? And would I want to wife myself? Sounds crazy, but it is something you really need to be thinking about. What are the things you need to change within yourself to become your best self, to become that prototype that Mr. Right is out there looking for or Miss Right is looking for? If you want to be that prototype, you gotta dig deep down inside yourself, and you have to ask yourself, what am I lacking in that I need to better myself in? Am I impatient? I need to learn to be more patient. Am I always angry? I need to learn how to control my temper. Am I selfish? I need to learn how to become more giving. Am I always late? I need to be better at time management. Making sure I stay on point. Don't keep your man or woman waiting. Punctuality is a turn on. When someone says, I'm going to be there at 5 o'clock, but they're there 5 of, that's showing how much they feel you're important to them and being on time, putting you first. There's a lot of things that are a turn on. When somebody takes care of their hygiene and they always smell good and their skin feels soft and they're not ashy walking around like my grandmother would say, looking like you've been kicking flour. That all adds to the whole charisma of your relationship. Making sure you look good around your partner and you still flirt with them. Y'all still have your little sexy time where, you're just being intimate. And I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about intimacy. Just being able to pillow talk with each other and kiss on each other and show each other affection. Are you that girl? Are you that guy? And I don't care whether you're in a woman to woman relationship, male to woman relationship, or whatever else is, you decide to call yourselves. It's about showing the other person, I am that wife. I am that wifey. Not so much wifey, but I am that wife. I am that husband material. I'm that person you want to take home to mom. Would you marry you? Would you wife up you if you met you? And if you can't answer yes right now, and those different questions I pose to you, you can't say, yes, I am that girl, or I am that guy, and I am doing all of those things, we have work to do. And that's what this chat is all about. It's about helping each other become our best self. Because I definitely have work to do. I am a work in progress. And if you say there's nothing I need to do, you need to stop the cap, like my nieces and nephews say. Stop the cap, stop lying to yourself. Be honest. That's the only way this is going to work. Be totally transparent with yourself. Because becoming your best self, becoming that prototype, becoming that wifey material or that hubby material, you got to check some things about yourself and start improving on those things. We're not going to be perfect. I know, shot in the dark. Like we're not going to be perfect by no means. But we can work towards being the perfect person for our partner, our future partner, if you're not in a relationship right now. And if you are looking for something serious, you're looking for that serious person in your life, you have to become that serious person in your life. You have to be what you seek. You have to start changing, and it may be uncomfortable for you. But like I said in the last video, keep doing that uncomfortable thing until it becomes comfortable. Look at yourself in the mirror and admit to yourself, I'm not perfect, but I'm going to become the perfect person for my future husband or wife. And you can do it. And we can do it together. And it starts out by admitting your faults. Why do I always seem to pick fights with him? Why are we always arguing about some dumb stuff? You got to look at what it is you're not doing or giving, or what you're giving too much of. Too much negative energy. Do you say good morning to each other when you first wake up? Do you go to bed angry at each other at night? They say that's never good to do. You don't know if you're going to wake up the next morning. You don't want to have any regrets. Damn, I shouldn't have told him how much I hated him last night. I couldn't ever stand him. Didn't even want to look at him. Didn't want to sleep in the bed with him last night. I slept on the couch, or I made him sleep on the couch. We don't know. Tomorrow's not promised to any of us. Treat that person how you want to be treated. Would you neglect yourself? Would you not feed yourself? Would you not cook for yourself? If these are things you were doing with your partner and you stop doing them, get back to doing them. Don't take them for granted. There's no guarantee, even if you're married to them already, that they're going to stay. They don't have to. People walk these days. Divorce is at an all-time high. People are not staying committed to each other. There's too much other temptation out there. There's too many other fish in the sea. They don't have to put up with your shit. No one has to. No one has to tolerate any type of bull with anybody. So if you're not getting that from your person, or you're not giving that person the love, attention, it's like watering a flower. What happens if you don't water the flower or your plant every day or every other day? If you were to stop watering your plant, it would die, right? And that's what you're doing to your relationship. Or if you're not in a relationship, just know that's the key things you need to do. Make sure you water your flower. Make sure you take your diamond out to shine and not keep it in the house all the time so it loses its shine, it loses its luster. Your plant starts to wilt and die. Be all the things that you seek. Be that person that you would marry. Become that total package. And I don't mean total perfection, but just a total package that somebody would fall for. As soon as they start talking to you, as soon as they meet you and the first few words come out of your mouth, they're like, that's him, or that's her. Be what you seek and watch what happens. All right, it's Angie Styles. I'm signing off. I want you to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Sunday, happy Saturday, depending on what part of the earth you're in. Know that I love you, God loves you, and you need to love you. All right, peace, love. Angie Styles signing off. Take care. I love you.